Looks like we're live on a Wednesday afternoon, or at least Wednesday here, wherever you are. I hope you're having a good day, got something fun on your work table. Let's have fun with it. This is a great craft. In fact, I'm a little biased. Best craft ever. But I hope everybody's doing good, got something good to work on. Got some great comments, y'all. Right off the bat, we get comments before we're even live. And let me tell you, that means the world to me. Not kidding on that one, y'all. Thank you so much, Eric. Greetings from the land of the midnight sun. Hope everybody's doing well. Eric, hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well too. Bobby, okay. Does anyone know who won the 303? Um, I only know one thing, and that it wasn't me. But I'm not. I'm not terribly disappointed because I kind of felt like that would be the case to begin with, right? Kind of defeat the purpose. But no, Bobby, I don't. I don't know who won, but a 303. How cool is that for Weaver to do something like that? Wow. Uh, oh yeah, and Bobby, let's see. After 2 years, first to post. Oops, second. Eric got me. That's all right, y'all. I come up somewhere between 245 and three, somewhere in there. But still, y'all seeing all these familiar names, it absolutely makes my day. And now my nose is already starting to itch. I don't know why. Let's see. Bandit Blaze. Hey, y'all. Loving the fan page submissions. Great work. Innovative use of leather. I could not agree more. And more ideas for me than I know what to do with. I agree on that one as well. There are more things I want to make than I can make in a day. And even just, and I know y'all probably feel the same. We make one, say a pouch, and we'll love it. Well, now I want to see what that looks like in this color. Or now I want to see, let's do some tooling and stay. So now one design turns into 20 designs, and I want to make all of them right now, right? Because this working for a living thing cuts into my day. Yeah, right in the middle of my day. I would love to be, independently rich. I'm starting to give up on that at this point in my life, starting to give up on that, but sure would be nice, wouldn't it, that we could spend our day creating? Yeah, just hanging in our shop. Okay, I know. Now back to reality, back to, the reality of it. Um, but let's see, Stanley Waldo is Stanley's with us, Arctic Arsenal. I hope you're having a great day right back. I hope everybody is. Alan 56, Northern Oklahoma. Very cool. Alan, glad to have you with us. Let's see. Oh, okay. Yeah, Bandit Blades, probably on the Weaver website. Yeah, who won the 303? Um, let's see. Brother Beef videos. Hello, y'all. This is the highlight of my week. Well, thank you. I agree on that one. I feel the same way. I absolutely do. Let's see, Chuck. I love your leather holster series and bullet loop video. Um, Thank you for that. Thank you for that. And let's see, any chance of making a Western gun belt video? Oh yeah, that's gonna come up soon because I want to do a full rig. Let's do a full rig. So many ways we can go with this, from simple to absolutely extravagant. We're gonna try to pick something in between. Definitely gonna wet mold and form the holster. Let's line that. Let's do a little stamping. Oh, let's make a pretty one. Been wanting to do that since day one. Absolutely. Let's see. Daniel Reach. Daniel, I hope you're doing all right. Let us know. Uh, oh, cool. Daniel, we're officially done with work for the day. Oh, that's a good time of day. That quitting time. Yeah, like 15 minutes before and 15 minutes after quitting time. Best time of day, isn't it? All right. Working on a leather project. Good. I hope it's a beautiful project. And with Daniel, I don't doubt that it is. Absolutely. That's a double negative, and I'm not even sure if that worked. But you get what I mean. I bet it's a beautiful project. Let's see. Michael Donahue. Hello, all. Been a rough week, but thank God I'm here now. Michael, I hope your week gets better. I really do. I'm sorry to hear that, but I hope it turns around for you. I hope it will. Um, yeah, okay. Arctic Arsenal getting cooler up here in Ontario. May have to put the heat on. Last week we were the kind of the same way. I think we got this big cold spell kind of pushed down across the country. It was beautiful though. I love the fall in southeast US. The days are crystal clear. It's chilly, it's cool. They're perfect days. Cool at night, and then warm during the day. Leaves are starting to turn a little bit. Oh man, I love this season. Um, let's see. Dwight Overturf. Hello, right back, and everyone else from Southwest Virginia on a beautiful fall day. Just talking about that, weren't we? Very nice. Let's see. Susan M. There we go. Susan M. Good to hear from you. Beautiful day here in north central New Hampshire. Oh, I bet y'all, because y'all are the first ones up there to start seeing those leaves turn. Oh, fall or autumn in the Northeast. Oh, man. Got to live in Pennsylvania for a year growing up. Loved it. Just loved it. I think that was my favorite year of all my school years. Great friends, little bitty town, Doylestown, Pennsylvania. Um, so we did get to work up into New England a little bit. It is just gorgeous. So I bet, Susan, I bet it's beautiful there. Michael Drew, good to hear from you. Hope you're doing safe and doing well as well. All right. Tony Holiday, there we go. Tony, hope you're doing well. Sheffield, England. Look at all the great comments. We got so many comments. I can't keep up with them. And thank you. I mean, thank you for that. I'm sorry I can't keep up with all of them, but thank you for putting them up there. Y'all great people, great folks, great comments, great answers. So if you're new or if you're not, if you've got a question, drop it in here. You'll get some great answers from people, and y'all that put in answers, well, thanks for helping me out. Very much so. Uh Oh, Daniel Reach, it's 90 here today. Uh, yeah, probably getting that last little bit of summer, getting that last kick going on. Sean Bell is with us. Tobias Williams, Toledo, Ohio. Oh, well, it sounds like most everybody's having a good week. I hope so. We'll talk some leather. Let's have fun with it. And I always, because a lot of you probably heard me say this, the leather industry was never issued a sense of humor. And I've been I've been in leather a long time. I can say that with full authority. No sense of humor whatsoever. We have a great fun craft. Why not? Let's smile. Let's enjoy. Let's laugh, right? That's the big point of it. Uh, Oh no. Oh no. Okay, Moby Brickflex was super bummed yesterday sitting at lunch waiting for Chuck Dorsett live, only to realize it was Tuesday. How about that? Okay, I'm gonna do my best not to pop up on Tuesday, right? That'll throw a wrench into the whole thing. Let's see, Richard Haley. Hello from Scotland. Oh, Richard, I'm glad you're with us. I'd love to see Scotland. I'm a Buchanan and a Gibson. So yeah, got a little Scottish blood going here. I've even got my kilt, um, there's Lane, very cool, from London. London is in the shop. How nice is that? Uh, oh man, Arctic Arsenal. I have a coffee cup that says, all I want to do is drink coffee, create stuff, and sleep. I like it. I like that plan. It sounds like a plan that would work. Cool. All right. Uh, let's see. Basilio Zamora, uh, Eagle Pass, Texas. I'm glad you're with us. Boy, that's a beautiful part of the state. Every corner of Texas is beautiful, and including the hill country. I love the area around Austin, Fredericksburg. Been to Big Bend National Park, spent a long weekend there. That was a trip. That was a trip. The piney woods of East Texas are absolutely beautiful. Texas barbecue, come on. Yeah, grew up on that. Uh, let's see, Jason Harrington. Jason, thank you so much for saying that. Um, it's comments like that are the payoff for me. It really is. Y'all have heard me say this over and over. I work for Weaver, full-time employee, paycheck, benefits, and all that. Um, but that sure is a nice payoff. When I see a comment like that. So, Jason, thank you very much for that. Um, let's see, Jose Camarena. Uh, let's see. I need ideas for my Smith and Western 9 millimeter. I've got the same gun. I absolutely do. Yeah, watch our video on making a holster because it's a 5-part series. I think I can't remember. That was like 4 or 5 years ago. But I'm going on a 911 frame, so that should work for you. Um, uh-oh, Michael, fail of the week. I don't know why that just stands out when I see fail of the week. Oh no, knocked over a bottle of dye. As I turned to throw away the paper towels, I knocked over the second bottle, and that went over oh no, the second bottle, that went over the leather, rolled out for the oh no. Michael, I don't know if we're gonna laugh at that one. We've all done it. It it just happens. Um, I've gotten to where I'll fill my bin. I typically die in a bin. And I'll close the bottle. I'll put it back where it came from. So, because we know, right? You walk by your dye shelf and you get dye on you. I've got dye on my socks. My wife says, "How'd you get dye on your socks?" It's dye. That's that. I mean, to us, that's just the statement that makes perfect sense. It's dye. That answers everything. It is what it is. Michael, I'm sorry to hear that. I really am. Hey, Chris Gould, there you are, Chris. I hope you're doing well. Chris is camping this week. Wish I was. Perfect time of year to go camping. Let's see. Let's see, Testa. Um, Testa, I'm not gonna botch your last name. Please excuse me on that. I do enough of that. Let's see. Okay, hello. I've been into leathercraft only for a little time. I've completed a couple of projects so far, and I want to thank you for your videos, which have been inspiring and instructive for a noob like me. Thank you more than you know for putting that out there. It really means more than you know, and I hope you're having a great time with it. And it sounds like you are. Payoff. There we go. We can pick up leather, and it can be a lifelong hobby. We can make money at it too. We'll talk about that. I keep saying we're going to talk a little bit about sales. We are just a little bit, but I got a funny story. We'll laugh at this. But we can keep it. You know what? We can keep it for our own. To me, the best thing about leathercraft, is making a project for somebody, right? And we probably all do the same thing. As we're working through that project, my thought is, oh, they're gonna love this, or I'm gonna show how I did this, or it's hand sewn. I'm gonna film, and then we give up to them. Okay, so that's win number two. Win number three, 10 years from now, and this has happened to me 10 years from now, somebody will say, "Hey, you made me this belt." Now, inside my head, I'm going, I don't remember making that belt. Has anybody done that? But yet win again. Yeah. So, oh, Tessa, I hope you have a lifelong craft, and I hope you love every minute of it. And thank you for putting out that comment. It really does. It hits deep. It really does. Let's see. Let's see, Mark Carey. Here we are. Right now, I'm stuck fixing a kitchen sink. But as soon as I'm done, I'm going to be stamping a belt. Cool, Mark. I know it's a little, a little motivation to get the choring done, right? Got some choring to do. Pitter patter, let's get at her. So, well, I hope the sink goes well, and I hope the belt goes well too. Um, okay, Daniel, here we go. Doing much better. Lingering COVID symptoms and are starting to fade. Starting to fade. There we go. I'm so glad to hear that. I'm so glad to hear that. Keep us in the loop, Daniel. You're part of our family. You absolutely are. And you know what? In fact, if your name pops up here, you're part of our family. We could go anywhere in the world and run into a friend. And I fully believe that. See all the countries that are chiming in here? Unbelievable. Never saw that coming, but so happy. So happy about that, y'all. Great craft and great people. I don't know if it's other crafts because, I don't do a lot of metalwork or woodwork or scrapbooking or whatever. Just to me, leather folks are just genuinely friendly. Maybe we just, we're breathing a lot of glue. We're breathing a lot of dye. We don't have great ventilation in it. And not really, but it is funny. But leather folks are very friendly. So I'm so happy to be a part of this family. Yeah, Michael Donahue, Daniel Reach, good to hear you're doing better. That's excellent. Pierre, hi, all leather crafters. Got the first rain for the season here in South Africa. Wow, I hope you get a good rainy season. We're typically pretty dry through the fall. Y'all are switching over though. Y'all are heading back into the summer, which I think is the rainy season. Don't hold me on that. Don't hold me to that, but I think so. Oh, Paul Pendleton checking in from Herlong, California. Paul is in the shop. Mr. Pilot 737, there you are. Glad to have you back. Glad to have you back. There's Josh in Minnesota. Y'all, what a pleasure. Look at all these great comments. Oh, Christian Sensic. And forgive me. If you've been here a while, it makes me nuts to mispronounce somebody's name. Texas Whips and Whip Chat podcast. Wow. If you've got the talent of making whips, I am impressed. No, I have not made a whip. That is I don't know if that's out of my wheelhouse or not. Um, I've got a real well-made bullwhip. I think it's a 10 foot. Boy, it's weighted with BBs and a wood head wrap. I don't know if I could pull that. I'm sure I could, but y'all, yeah, much impressed with y'all's ability to make the whips. They're beautiful. And a lot of people don't look at them as a work of art. It's a utility piece. No, it's not. That's a work of art. It really is. The braid work. Actually, simply prepping the strands to braid the whip is an art all in itself. Um, yeah, Christian, impressed, very much so. Honored that you're here. Absolutely. Um, oh, here's a good one. Kevin Walsh. Hey, family. That's exactly right. Kevin, thank you for tossing that one in there. How's everyone's day doing? Good now. Yeah, good now. Um, let's see, Pete Cologne. Hello, everyone. Hi, Chuck. I'm not a leather worker yet, but I watch all of your videos and your enthusiasm is contagious. Bless your heart. Pete, I hope you pick up something and start working with it. It's an awful lot of fun. It really is. Welcome to the family. Yeah, cool. Uh, let's see. Oh, yeah, okay, Don Liedner, I just got the new B 2061 lifter bevelers. Guys, you need these. Yeah, I agree. Doing the videos now on our stamps, our new stamps. Love these stamps. Excellent quality. Beautiful designs. Some I've never seen. Um, but yeah, we'll talk. You know what? Let's not. We'll talk about that in a little bit. I love this. Okay, so we've got a border stamp. Actually, I just finished. I'm going to do two border stamps, two segments on border stamps because we've got so many great ones. Um, but one, excuse me, uh, we've got with serpentine, and if you're not familiar with these, basically you can offset these so you get a serpentine design. We've probably seen this, and if we're new, we just didn't know what it was. But I love these. We've got a serpentine royal that makes a gorgeous border stamp. But how about that design? I can't wait to put that on something. Is that not cool? Well, this is in the video. I'm not sure how soon this comes out because I think Basketweave is up next, which, speaking of Basketweave, right, we love the Basketweave. But you know what? If we step out of the box, how cool is that pattern? And one of my favorites. Let's see. We looked at this, but we're gonna come back to this in another video. This is called an hourglass, right? So there's the pattern that it creates. I think we can see this. It's a little too blown out for me here. But how about if we stack that? How cool is that? I cannot wait to put that on something. Journal cover, I don't know, but we've got so many cool designs going. I can't stop. So prepping for these. I'll case some leather, pick up a one stamp, right, and just play with things I've never thought of are coming out, and I can't. Anyway, I know. So we'll come back to that. How cool is that with simple stamps? One stamp, you can create some cool stuff. All right, so I'll quit rolling on that. But anyway, Don, agree with you on the lifters there. Um, let's see. Okay, Dave Robb, saddle stitching a saddle. Wow, a satchel. There we go. Saddle stitching a satchel that's headed to Iowa from New York when I'm done. Oh man, I bet you are going to have one happy receiver or customer or friend or relative. Oh man, I love the saddle. I got a 303 and a Cub. Funny thing, I almost tend to hand sew sooner. Now I'm not doing this for production. I'm not selling these items, where speed is a necessity. I just love to hand sew. And I hear this, so it's so therapeutic. It's tedious. Like a belt. Who's tried to hand sew a belt, right? We got 48, 40. We got like 9 feet of belt right there, or 9 feet of sewing there. But your hands take over and your mind can wander. Listen to some music, got some good hot coffee, cold beer, maybe watching something podcast. Um, and before we know it, we have this beautiful hand sewn project. And boy, you can't pay for that. I mean, you can pay for hand sewn, but who? Anyway, all right. Let's see. Swamp Fox, how you doing, Swamp Fox? Uh, oh, what's the best way to strip the patent off of patent leather? Man, that is on there, and I mean, it's on there. I've never tried, but a deglazer may work, but typically, I don't know, you might have you know what, if you experiment with a deglazer or maybe bump all the way up to an acetone, let us know what comes out. That's a question I've never gotten, but if you experiment with us, let us know what you think. Everybody here will benefit from your knowledge and your testing. So, let us know how that goes, Swamp Fox. Be anxious to hear. Um, oh, let's see. Sue in White House, Texas is with us. Sue, glad to have you with us. Let's see. All right, let's do this. Let's jump over. I know I'm trying to keep up. It ain't happening. It ain't happening. Y'all, thank you. Right? Thank you for that. Um, oh, what do I know? I know. I don't want to stop. Lee DeKobnik. Working on leather Christmas gifts. And I wanted to mention that because let's see. All right, 28 keychains, 4 journals, and 20 leather coaster sets. Having a ball. That says it all, doesn't those 3 simple words, having a ball. Lee, I hope you make some beautiful Christmas gifts. Another bonus for us leather crafters, we can make our own Christmas gifts. Our Christmas budget, that's exactly right. And we'll give away the best gifts of anybody. Anybody can buy a sweater, right? Anybody can give somebody 50 bucks. Well, now, green always fits, right? That's the perfect size always, but you can't beat handmade projects. And what another bonus when somebody opens, on Christmas morning, somebody opens the project you made for them. Oh man, win, 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 win. It just doesn't stop. All right, Lee, I hope you're having a ball with it. It sounds like you absolutely are. Uh, let's see. Okay, Bridget Benson is with us. A friend gave me a leather briefcase um, to reconstruct and tool and resell, but I'm thinking of a complete redesign. Yeah, I mean, yeah, because you do a redesign, maybe, jumping off point, you do a redesign, you're not working off of anybody's ideas, patterns, copyright. You are on your own, and it's absolutely yours. Cool. Big project. Big project. I love the larger projects. I love the small ones too. We can knock out in an evening, but boy, the planning, sometimes it can be a little difficult, right? What leather, what color, what dye, what antique, what rivet, buckles, finishes are we antiquing? Yeah, sometimes because we're only going to make one. Well, maybe because, yeah, now that's where it comes from. Well, I made this one, but now I want to do some stamping, or now I've got this cool stamp pattern. I want to no into it, no into it, but it's a lot of fun, right? It is a lot of fun. Um, Sue Heron, I've gotten started with leather watching your videos. Sue, thank you for posting that. That means the world to me. Bless your heart. Um, I hope you have a great time with it. And there's nothing you can't make. Ooh, good English. You get it. Oh, we don't have any English teachers here because I'm going to be embarrassed. Anyway, let's see. The Horton David. Let's see. Hi from Denver. Let's see. Well, the suburb of Sheridan. Very nice. I finished my first bootstraps. I wonder if belly leather was too stretchy. David, it can be. It depends on where you get your belly. Typically, the weaver bellies, the ones that I've gotten are gorgeous. The ones from some other folks, yes, because the belly leather, if you're not familiar, is this part of the cow, right? It's stripped off for the production folks. So you strip the belly off and you've got a bend, right? Well, a bend is great for the belt folks. It's leather, but it's still roughly rectangular, roughly. So the point there is they have less waste because we're paying for every square inch, right? Um, but yes, sometimes a belly can be pretty rough. The trick, call Weaver. We've got some of the prettiest bellies I've ever seen. But yes, that is a possibility. But I love the bellies because they're inexpensive. And if you're new to leather, I always suggest a belly. For the big point, here's the big point, and excuse me. There we go. The big point with the bellies that we're not worried about money. I think ours are about 20 bucks. I think somewhere right in there. And you get this big, beautiful piece of leather, all told. But the point is, I'm not worried. I've got leather here that I have not cut into because I'm worried about screwing up an expensive piece of leather. That is wrong from the start to the finish. Yeah, I tell myself don't do that. If you're new, that's the big point. Cut into that leather. 20 bucks, right? That's a tank of gas or less. That's about a third of a tank in my truck now. But that's the point. Don't worry about the cost. Jump in, have a blast. Before you know it, you'll have all kinds of cool little projects. The 20 bucks you spent on that, that's not even in your memory anymore. So you love the bellies. Love the bellies. But call Weaver. We've got some really pretty. In fact, I believe we have some Herman Oak bellies. Yeah. Now, a belly too, let me toss this out there. If you're not familiar, a belly is the same tannage as the rest of the hide or the side. It's just stripped off. Again, like I said, for the production folks. Um, let's see, Brandon here in Leatherworks. Glad to see your name pop up. Glad you're with us today. Um, Pop up record shop. Hello from Round Rock. I've actually got, I know I keep trying to get over here to our comments. Let me do that because, all right. So, right here, these are just from last week. These are new names, or names we haven't seen in a while. Just want to give them a shout out. So, Digging Buddy, I haven't seen your name pop up, but I hope you're with us. Demori Jeep Fellow, Terry Douglas, Thomas McKelvey. Terry and Thomas, I hope y'all are with us this week. But nonetheless, thanks for joining us. Paul Bishop, Leon Britz, Leoneldo Nunez Sosa, Boa tarde, right back to you. Ballista 2, Mohammed Arul Masar. Let's see, after seeing your videos, I started making leather goods and you're my inspiration. Mohammed, I hope you have a blast with it. I hope you have a lifelong hobby that you absolutely love. Abelardo de Hoyas, Pucha Diantama, y'all, it is a pleasure to see your names. Al McGill, and the last one, I actually wrote that in. Pop Up Record Shop, Texas. So, y'all, thank you for being here. I hope you're back with us this week. I hope it was fun and informative and enough to come back. That's my biggest hope. So let's see. Let's jump over because I don't want to forget this because we talked about this earlier. The fan page. No kidding. Some gorgeous work and creative. And I mean, so everybody talks about, what they did or the craft fails that went into this, or, it's my third try. I love the comments. I love the commentary on those because it gives us a little feel of what they went through to create this project. But like Rick Bird, beautiful bag. And Rick is happy that he didn't sew his fingers to the bag. I consider that a success. Yeah, and a beautiful bag. So again, win-win. Let's see, Jimmy Burr came up with a very creative background. I love that. It's a little bit subtle, but it's visible. Very creative. Okay, Nate Lane. If you haven't seen Nate's post, you gotta. It's The Masked Singer and not the TV show. If you haven't, Nate, thank you for putting that up there. That's bring a smile into our day. You know what? Absolutely great. Nate, thank you for putting that one up there. I never crossed my mind. Dennis Forrester, Catholic art and learning something new with every project. I love that most about his post, learning something new with every project. That's what it's about. You know what? That's the learning curve. The next project. Now we have this whole new palette of techniques that we could try out. Absolutely cool. Dennis, thanks for posting that. And Eric got buckled. 5 hours of stitching, but so well worth it. I absolutely agree. I always, laugh that we got to sew this whole thing like a briefcase. Oh man, because we got to do the gussets, right? And the bottom of those. So that's like 1, 2, 3, 4 feet. Then we're going to do the throat. So that's another foot. Um, and then the kicker, the strap, the freaking strap. Oh, it's not just one because we've got a tongue and a buckle billet, right? Tongue and buckle side. So now, man, I mean, it's like 18 feet of sewing. But, and with my briefcase, it's somewhere around here. Anyway, I'm not kidding. The first time I left, no exaggeration, first time I left my house with that briefcase, I got a compliment on it. And I've been getting compliments on it ever since. The point with this, not me. The point with this is that once you get that compliment, I don't even remember how many hours it took, right? I don't care. Got a compliment. That's what, there's the payoff. So once we get that, I don't care how much time it took. And also too, and I don't mean to, keep repeating myself, but, um, say, like, with a belt, it takes us, like, maybe we hand sew this belt. So maybe it takes 5 hours. We tool it or stamp it and dye it and we line it and we sew it or maybe do a filigree cut. Let's say it takes 5 or 6, maybe 7 hours to make a belt. Well, that's nuts. Well, no, it's not. All right. We think about this. Let's say we're going to wear that belt to work just 1 year. Yeah, we know better than that. We're going to be able to wear that belt for 10 years. Yeah, because I can't do that kind of math, right? All right, so I think the average work year is 2010 hours. I think that's what we're going to work. Um, okay, so we wear that to work for 2010 hours. All right, well, we're wearing it probably an hour in, hour out. We might be wearing it in the evenings, the weekends. Okay, so say we enjoy that belt 3,000 hours that first year. What's 5 hours? What percentage is that of 3,000? I don't even know. 3,300 would be 10%. Yeah, it's like 0.8% or 1%. Anyway, yeah, let's don't try my math skills. I got a calculator, but we're not. Anyway, that's the point. We are going to enjoy these things a million times the amount of time it took to make these. And that's the biggest point. And then we enjoy making them too, right? So, all right. So those are from the fan page. If you're not familiar with it, just the Chuck Dorsett fan page on Facebook. Put some up. I always say, I'm always telling, everybody, post something, post it, and then I don't. I don't. It's frustrating because I don't work on my own stuff. I don't. Everything I do is for the videos. In the evenings, I'm working on leather most evenings, but I'm prepping for the next video, or I'm playing with stamps, or I might be making this project just to make sure I can. If I'm gonna make a video on it, I better be able to make this and not have any issues. And that is a little bit stressful as well. So I don't make a lot of stuff. Um, but that's also too, if you ever want to make a little bit of a living at leather, we'll talk about this, I think, if we don't run out of time because I can't shut up, right? Um, if you're making, it's a job. It becomes a job. And I learned that myself. I was at it for about 13 years. It becomes a job. And at some point, I remember, God, just keep making these over and over and over. Well, that's just a small part of it because you're always designing. You're always coming up with new things and fun things. Um, it's a job though, and I always say, you're your own boss. No, you're not. If you have a customer, you got a boss. If you got 10 customers, you got 10 bosses, right? They all want their work on time, right? So, but still nothing better. Absolutely nothing better. Um, let's see. Oh, what am I doing? Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. We've met, right? We met. Okay. Let's jump back over here because my script. What a mess. Right here. Let me look over here. Um, is that see, this is what's called organization. Yeah, I don't have any of it. That's what it is. Anyway, but let's do this because this is funny. We're supposed to be talking about sales at some point in here, right? Um, and the point is this, and we talked about this. We don't have to make money at this. Keep it for ourselves. Like I mentioned, to me, one of the best parts of leathercraft is making it for somebody and then giving it to them. There's no money. What a gift, right? Literally almost a gift from our soul because we put so much work into these projects. You can make a little money on the side. You can make a little bit or you can make a lot. But we talk about sales here. Let's just go ahead and jump into this because this is such a disjointed mess. Um, so anyway, we can sell our product. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out where all this is. We may hold off until next week and see if Chuck can get a little more organized. Yeah, that ain't gonna happen. So let's just dive in. Anyway, the point is here: we want to sell a few products or a lot. How about friends, family, coworkers? We can do a full-blown website or we can do an Etsy. We can do eBay. They handle all the administrative, all the billing, all the taxes. They handle that. Um, Craft fairs, flea markets. We've got something here called craft malls where you can rent. It's like a 10 by 10 space and it's pretty affordable. It's like, don't hold me to this, but I think it's about 150 bucks a month. I mean, you sell 3 items and you're covering that. Um, but antique malls, craft malls, flea markets. Now, we talked about this last time, doing a little sales, getting out there and doing a little sales. We mentioned like car dealerships. Walk in the front door. It's called a cold call. Walk in the front door and say, "Hey, is the sales manager in?" You don't have to. You don't have to. You could leave a little sample with, say, the receptionist. "Hey, would you pass this to the sales manager?" Simple note. Keep it simple, right? Uh, we're all the same. When I get like a 7 paragraph email, chances are I'm not going to read that. I'm not going to read all of that. But if it's a little note, "Hey, I make these. If you're interested, give me a call." That's all they need. Salespeople, fast, 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 right? That's all you need. You may never hear from them. They may call you and say, "Hey, how much is 100 of these?" You never know. But how about a hardware store? All kinds of belts, all kinds of tool belts, pouches, tool pouches. Again, you never know, right? And like I said, the statistic is for an average salesperson, you make 100 sales calls, you're going to get 10 prospects, you're going to get one sale. Well, that's for today, but it's that one sale we're looking for, isn't it? But and I'm not the hard sell. I hate the hard sell. Let's go in, let's build a relationship. Let's don't try to walk out of this building today with a sale. I left a job because of that. Hard sell. No. You actually can do more, further, longer with a soft sell. Build a relationship. I'm rolling on this. I hope this is even interesting. Okay, but here's where I'm going with this. Okay, um, a lot of companies lately, and this irritates me to no end, and you'll see why. A lot of companies lately have determined that if we don't have to pay people to talk to us, we get a higher net profit, right? So, okay, one customer service person, they make 45 a year. Well, if we can let them go because we don't want to answer your questions, we don't want to spend the time on the phone with you. Oh boy, see ya, right? Okay, here's the other side of that. A good customer service person or a good salesperson. All right, let's talk more customer service because there's upselling. And I'm not talking, and this is funny. This is funny. Okay, so you've got a customer that makes purse and bag. All right. Well, gee, I want to talk to you about a saddle skirting. No, that's not right. That's somebody that's looking for the commission as opposed to taking care of the customer, right? Okay, but somebody's tooling pouches. Um, and you say, well, they love color because we've built a relationship. Hey, well, what about, hey, how you doing on antique? Have you looked at our neutral antique and our Angelus paints or somebody's buy and die? How you doing on sponges, daubers, brushes, gloves? It's simple, genuine upselling. So the point is, well, now that 45 a year person just did a half a million additional sales in that year. And here's the funny part, okay? It took him 8 seconds to mention another project that this customer may be interested in. 6 seconds, 4 seconds. Okay, here's the big payoff. Well, maybe today we double that order. They called in, they wanted to buy, I don't know, a bottle of dye. Okay, well now they're taking some daubers and maybe a sponge and maybe some gloves. We've almost doubled that order in a genuine way. They do. We simply suggested, hey, do you need this or that? They said, you know what? You're exactly right. I need that. So we actually helped the customer out, but we've increased our sales. Okay. So now what is that? So the company, I'm not pinning bookkeepers or accountants, no, because their job is numbers. That's exactly right. But the point is, well, we added 45,000 to the net profit at the end of the year. But did that just cost us 500,000 right in sales, right? That's my point. If you don't want to have people that, are going to talk to us, I'm going somewhere else. Okay. Well, now I forgot where I was. All right. So a good customer service. I know I'm just wrong. A good CS person built a relationship. They upsell. Well, okay, that customer, well, yeah, we boosted that sale today. But you know what? Next time they call in, they're going to order that again. Now we've got 50 customers buying neutral antique, right? Through the rest of the year. That's the point I'm getting at. If we build a good relationship with our customers, the sales fall into place. Um, We always see the person that's thinking totally about their commission. I don't give a crap what we need or what we want. They don't ask us questions. You know what? They're going to fail. They're going to fail at it. And I always did my best. Literally, it's hard to do, but I've always done my best to let's just think about the customer. Let's just talk. You know what? If we do that, the sales are going to blow in this place. And that's right. So the point there with sales is maybe get out there, talk to some people. Don't be afraid to walk in the front of a building and give them a sample. You never know what's going to come from it. And that's one of the best things about being a salesperson. You write your own paycheck. You never know where that big sale is going to come from. But two, here's a funny thing. All right, here's the funny little story. Um, Sales and accounting. This is an age-old battle, right? The accountants, we got to keep that gross and that net up. Sales, let's go sell. The accounting end, let's make more money by cutting expenses or keeping an eye on expenses. A salesperson says, let's just sell more, right? I mean, it's as simple as that. You could tell I'm on the sales side, not the accounting side. But this is funny. Okay. So you've seen the old cave art, right? You've got a cave person here and it looks like they're holding a rock. You've got a cave person here and it looks like they're holding a club. That's not, those aren't there. That's sales. They've got a purchase order. That's accounting. They've got a calculator. That's how old this battle goes back, right? The battle between sales and accounting. But anyway, if you want to sell some, you don't have to go big. You certainly can. And in fact, we see from time to time, somebody says, hey, I started leather work 2 years ago. Now I'm full time. How cool is that? Making a living off of our passion. And that's another thing, too. When we talk to people, they pick up our passion. Like craft fairs, they can feel that. And yeah, you'll say, yeah, if you ever do a craft fair, Chris Gould has been doing some craft fairs lately. And another thing, and Chris brought this up because I didn't remember this. Say we get a small booth at the craft fair, we're selling some stuff, right? The funny thing is that sales will be generated from that booth. Now, because somewhere 3 months later, somebody picked up your business card. Hey, I want 10 of these business card cases for my friends at work. You're generating sales simply by being there. You'll be surprised. It really does happen that way. But the point of the show is not what you're selling there. It's for recurring sales throughout the year. That's the point of a show. The money that we make at the show, that's just a bonus. That's gravy. Yeah, we're looking for recurring business the balance of the year. So anyway, consignment, yeah, I've never been a big fan of consignment. Now it works for some people, absolutely. Um, it's just nice to, have everything, the cash on the barrelhead. That right. That to me, that's the easiest way to account on both inventory and sales. That's the best way to do it. Now, one more funny thing, and I wrote this down. Let's see if I can find it. And it just goes with, if you want to start your own business, you want to work over to it. Well, just keep this in mind. Excuse me. Don't let this turn you away because it's not really all of this. But when you run your own business, how many hats do you wear? Okay, here's an idea. You're the receptionist, your customer service, your sales, your marketing, bookkeeping, accounting, production, your janitorial, your research and development, your transportation, shipping, packaging, purchasing, and inventory control. So, what is that? That's about 12 different hats. Yeah, you're going to wear every one of them, but it's your baby. It's your baby. It's your kingdom. You make the call. So, anyway, I've been talking about, that spiel for about 3 weeks now. Wanted to take care of that. So let's see. We're at 3:45. See, it can't shut up, and now it chews up all this time. But I hope that is valuable information. I do hope that is valuable. We don't have to make a living at it, but you can. And you can start as little as one keychain. That's exactly right. All right, let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. Oh, Muhammad ROM. Hello, sir. How are you? I hope you're doing well. Waiting for your live. Finally, thanks for coming online. Muhammad, it is a pleasure, but it makes it more of a pleasure that y'all show up and put in some great comments. That just makes my whole day. Let's see. Okay, Don. Let's see. Hoping to finish my Diesel Punk Bro five pocket backpack. I tell you, those are some of the prettiest patterns I've. Oh, and I didn't even market it. There, I think it's on the fan page. Oh, and please forgive me if you're on the live and it's a turquoise, it's a purse. I think it's a bag. I think it's veg tan and turquoise. Unbelievable. I think, in fact, I put my comment in. I think that's the most beautiful bag I've ever seen. I can't believe that didn't make it to our fan page comments. Um, but anyway, look through the fan page. Some of the most beautiful work you've ever seen, and some of these diesel punk patterns are some of the coolest things I've ever seen. And the products or the projects are coming out spot on gorgeous. I am blown away by those. Um, Let me do one more because um we had, I believe, a gentleman from Russia last week. Couldn't pronounce his name. Let's see, Pavel Bruhyanov. I know that's probably Butch, but Pavel, if you're back with us, I'm honored that you would spend time with us. I absolutely am. Thank you for jumping in. Okay, two or three quick comments from last week because this is funny. Okay, this is it's funny and it's not. All right, rare breed, craft veil. All right, had some little helpers in my shop helping out. Yeah, helping me reorganize all my spots, my rivets, snaps. Basically, everything small and shiny are now all mixed together because it was pretty. Man, on one hand, I don't mean to laugh, but on the other hand, you know, they're in your shop and having a great time. What more matters? I can reorganize this. Maybe. Is that a double cap rivet post or is that a segment snap post? Yeah, that so it takes a minute to reorganize. Um, we were shooting at the mothership up in Ohio, and there was a big organizer there. I might not want to say this because I don't know if we got busted for this or not, but me and our photographer, Tim, love him to death. Um, we were moving a table and there was an organizer on it with ab snaps and rivets and it fell off the table. I've never seen a bigger mess. Pile o hardware. We didn't have time to reorganize it. So we put it back in and it's no bodies. It's kind of the company thing. If somebody needs to go down there and rivet something together for photography or blah blah, I don't know if we ever got busted for that one, but oh man, we helped reorganize. So rare breed, I kind of got a feel for what you've been through, but all in all, your little helpers, they had a blast with it. And we can reorganize. That's all that matters. Let's see. Oh, okay, lead to Cobneck. Here we go. Friends and family. Oh man. Oh man, hold on. Excuse me. I'm a little there we go. All right. So lead to Cobnick. Friends and family are starting to ask for leather items for Christmas. Yay! The yay is exactly right. They're starting to ask Lee about, and getting excited about what he's going to do this year. How cool is that? How cool is that? And I know a lot of us, we can spend grands on Christmas gifts. Right? Leather crafters, we don't have to. And we give the best gifts ever. As we get more towards Christmas, we're going to start tossing out some ideas. And y'all too, toss out some ideas. Every year, my wife and I, we kind of, come together and say, okay, what are we going to make this year? Because we'll make like 30 mouse pads. Or 2 or 3 years ago, we did bag tags. She was an admin, had about 30 salespeople that she handled. So we made a little set of 2 bag tags for each of them, little billets, and they absolutely flipped. We had them laser engraved. Um, they absolutely flipped. I'm trying to think now. I'm on the spot, right? We're trying to figure out what, but every year we do something, right? So what a blast! And to me, and y'all, I bet you agree. If your wife or your husband or your kids or family or friends, come together, and you have craft nights where you're making Christmas gifts. How it can't be better than that. It cannot. Turn on some good music, get like I said, good hot cup of coffee, maybe a cold beer, and just make. And you can do. Oh, we did do. Um, when I worked for a previous employer, 4 or 5 of us got together. We're gonna make sleigh bell straps, and I think we made like 45 of them because there was There was 5 or 6 of us, but one of us cut, one of us punched, one of us set spots, one of us set bells. It was just a full-on Henry Ford production line, and the thing started piling up at the end, and everybody, I think we all pitched in on cost. Oh, it was like 20 bucks. And I think we each got 5, 6, maybe 7 sleigh bell straps, and we gave those out for Christmas. I think I enjoyed making them almost more than giving them away because what a great night. Anyway, just rolling on that, but it is something special and it's something fun. And leather is a place where we can really connect. And if we've got friends, they don't have to be pros. They don't have to have years of experience to come into the shop and help out. Anybody can pick up a groover or an edger or set spots or set rivets. Takes no time at all to get up to speed on these simple steps. Anybody can join you in your shop and have a great time with it. Okay, so I am so behind over here. Y'all, I apologize greatly for being so behind. Let's see. Andre Bravin, love your tool stand behind you. Andre, it's a cool one. Made out of scraps. It costs absolutely nothing to make. It's in one of our videos. We have a video on elements of a shop, and I think we look more closely at that. Great. Yeah, easy to make. All you need really, I think you need a drill and a one of those things that goes in and cuts wood. Really? Do I have to look at it? Jigsaw. Yeah, I have to look at it. Got an outtakes coming too. I've been working on an outtake, so things like that will probably make more sense. Words just they go away. We've met, right? We've met, and y'all are anyway. Okay, so let's see. Let's do this. Time is ticking fast. Let me keep my job here. All right. So next time, right, we're going to talk about custom work. Okay, so that means 3 weeks out, right? Yeah, but right. Anyway, we're going to talk some custom work. I'm not a big fan, but it's almost a case by case basis. And I've got some really good points here that we need to think about if we're going to do some custom work. Also, I want to talk about casing our leather. We've got a great video on this. The only reason I want to bring it up is because, like from the fan page, looks like we've got a bunch of people that are wanting to, jump into stamping and tooling and casing your leather and not casing. Absolute world of difference. Absolutely. So we'll talk about that. Oh, Michael Donahue. Oh, this is cool. Sue Heron, you're just down the road. I'm in Elmo between Wills Point and Terrell. Was just stationed in the EMS station there for a while. That's cool. If this is a way for us to kind of get together, how another win. What win times 8 now? Something like that. Win to the 8th. Yeah, we're kind of lone wolves. I don't know. I mean, I kind of know some leather crafters. And one now and then one will come over. We're actually my best friend's son is coming over tonight. Let me join. Buddy, my best friend Buddy, had a hip replaced yesterday. Already home. Was home yesterday. Anyway, shout out to Buddy, already recouping. But anyway, his son, he goes to rent fairs with us. He's made his own suit of armor. He's coming over. We're going to make a guitar strap for somebody, a friend of his that's in a band. Looking forward to that. He's going to do a little tooling on it. Got leather over there casing. Can we see it? Nah. Anyway, got a good strap casing right now so that he can do that. It's a lot of fun to have somebody over to our shop. It really is. That's a lot of fun. Let's see. Okay, Larry Arms. Let's see. Hi, Chuck. Hope you're doing well. I am, Larry. I hope you are. Just bought a cup sewing machine. It sews so good, but once in a while, it will make a couple of loose stitches on the bottom. I've adjusted tension, still does. Larry, I think the only thing I can say there is check your bobbin case. When I've had issues with a skip stitch or I'm having trouble, there's probably a little piece of thread stuck in your bobbin case. Pull your bobbin out, blow it out, double check with that. You got a pair of tweezers with the machine. Try there first. If that doesn't help, then call us. Absolutely. You're going to talk to probably Alan or Jackie. They know these machines. Alan knows every machine ever made and every nut, bolt, and screw on them. They'll definitely help. And you'll talk to some friendly people too. Larry, If you don't have a problem, if there's something, piece of thread stuck in that bobbin case, give them a call, but I think that'll help you out. I think that'll knock it out. In fact, the only time I've ever had trouble with the Cub was a piece of thread stuck in the bobbin case. So it might just be a catch-all answer from somebody that hasn't experienced your particular problem, but I'll keep my fingers crossed. See if that helps because I love the Cub. Man, that thing will sew the cat to the floor. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Jathan Anderson, Anchor Down Leather. Very cool. Hello, Chuck. I made my first purchase with Weaver. Well, Jathan, first off the bat, thank you for your business. Um, let's see. I made my first purchase with Weaver, a side of the water buffalo, which I love. Okay. And several pedal lifters and 2 bar grounders. Nice. Man, he wasn't joking about the water buffalo. It is absolutely gorgeous. Thank you for putting that comment in. I love it. I do. I love both weights, the 4 to 5 and the 8-9. Um, I love those 2 leathers. So I'm so glad you like that. Yeah, very cool. Um, let's see. Okay, let me jump down. It's 3:56. We got about 4 minutes. Let's see. Oh, let's see. Jathan again. The lifters are amazing. Nice. I freaking love these tools. I just okay. I got a craft fail. I got a bit of a craft fail. Doing this one. We've got it's a pebble border stamp. Yeah, love this stamp. It's got a pebble border, which by the way, cool point. Our backgrounders actually match that texture. Yeah, it's like a stingray texture. That's a cool point on this. Anyway, so on the video, I got segment 4 done. I'm doing 2 videos on the back on the border stamps. This was in the first, right? Okay, so I love these stamps. I love these stamps. Anyway, okay. Anyway, let me try and figure out where I was because we've met. All right. Anyway, so got the video, got it done, got it rendered, got all my little insets. It takes a little bit of time to try to build those insets to drop them in. Boss emails back, says, Chuck, it's a pebble background and not a people background. Really? No, it's not. It's a people background. That's right. It's people. Really? So I really to change one letter. I had to read anyway. Anyway, okay, so we got a video fail. Not really a craft fail, a video fail. I should pay attention. Yeah, well, that's not gonna happen. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Olivier CL. Making leather armor and medieval products. Your tutorials are the best tutorials in the racket. Thank you for saying that. I hope so. I want to do more of the period stuff. You know, that's my love. I love the saddlebags and all that, but the period stuff like that, I can't wait to put that on a pair of arm guards. Actually, I think that one is going on a pair of arm guards. That's the coolest freaking pattern I've ever seen. I know I'm using that word often too much. So anyway, family show. That's right. Let's family show. All right, let's do this. Let's see if I can keep my job here. Notes from the boss. Okay, notes from the boss, just one. All right, if you are a Punch Points program member, and place a $100 order between now and October 5th, you will be entered into a giveaway for a chance to win a Weaver rotary punch. These are gorgeous. Yeah, we looked at these last week. Man, I love these. I have fallen in love with these. All the pluses. And it's Weaver. Everything, even the spring is quality. No kidding. Anyway, it snaps. I mean, you can, anyway. Okay, so free Weaver rotary punch. Let's see, that's our Punch Points program, and you can find that on our website. Let's see, product of the week, and I just was going to toss these out there simply because I use these everywhere. These are our French Carbs, so we've got a simple and a complex. I use these almost on every pattern I work on. Inexpensive. I love the blue. It's my favorite color. But these are great. So if you get a chance or you need them, pick up a pair. Upselling, right? They're great. Big help when we're making our patterns. So, okay, housekeeping, admin done. Now we can coast. It's 3:59. We'll wrap it up shortly. Again, I feel like I'm taking too much of everybody's time if we just keep rolling. Problem is I can't shut up. Uh, let's see. I'm just missing so many. Let's see. I'm missing so many of these. Oh, I think there's like 600 comments from each live. Thank you. And I'll next week. So I'll scan through these today, right? But next week I'll read these absolutely one at a time. And that's where I typically come up with the new names and comments from last week. Yeah, yeah. Oh, I know. I was just making sure I didn't miss anything. But yeah, so next week I'll go through these absolutely one at a time. I cannot help busting out laughing. My wife can hear me, right, going through the comments from last week. But more than that, when somebody puts in a question and I don't see it or I don't have a good answer, I just see the answers line up and they're all legit, well thought out answers. Thank you for helping out. Y'all, anybody that drops in an answer to somebody's question, thank you for helping me out. I can't see them all. And I hate it. And when I sit down next Wednesday and look through these, I'm like, "Ah, I can't believe I didn't see that one," or I'm so sorry I missed that comment or that question. Um, but y'all, if you're helping out, thank you so much. Thanks for pitching in. It's a big, happy family. And it really is. If you notice the fan page, it literally is a big, happy family. Same here. Same with the comments on YouTube from the videos. Y'all, those make my day. I tell you what, little stressful making the videos. Mainly because it's always, is it good content? Is it a good trick or tip? Or have I done this right? Or have I missed a better way to do this or use this tool? I know worrying is one of my superhuman strengths. Yeah, my superhero strengths is worrying. But I don't have something to worry about. I'll come up with something. My grandmother passed that down to me. So, but anyway, as soon as that video goes up and I start to see the likes and the first couple of comments, it's a big, I mean, it really is. It takes me a minute or so to kind of, let that sink in that, yay, we got a good one. I've done that 350 times. Yeah, because I've been here 7 years. I don't know how many videos I've done now. Lost count. At least for almost a year and a half, we've done 2 a week. Yeah, so how many is that? It's a lot. Yeah, my calculation says a lot. All right, anyway, it's amazing I can make anything with measurements. Yo, let's wrap it up here. I don't want to go. I could sit here and just it'd be cool. Let's just put the camera on my work table. Let's talk while we work. That would be a blast. That would be a blast. Except every time I hit something, the camera would do that. Yeah, I learned that early in the game. Putting the camera on the table, on my work table, so I could shoot down like on. Yeah, that didn't work. Yeah, that was a fail. Video fail. Yeah, we'll come up with those. Let's see. John Rosella. Chuck, do you offer classes? No, I don't right now, John. But here's the cool point. We're building a retail store at our plant up in Ohio. Classroom. Absolutely. We've got a classroom there. And I won't be the only one teaching classes. I guarantee you, we're going to have some good people teaching classes. So, not right now, but soon. Not right now, but soon. But also, we did a live class. We did a cool little wristband with a Mexican Basketweave. Gorgeous. Love them. We talk about doing that. I'm just a little behind. I'm always behind. Um, I don't care. I'd rather be behind, and pushing it. I need 2 of me. That would be a big help. 3 would be a big help as well. Then they can work and I can go camping. Yeah, I got this figured out, right? That's right. Did anybody see the movie Duplicity? I think that's it with Michael Keaton, where he keeps making um, copies of himself, but yeah, like a copy, they keep getting a little more dull with each copy. That's so anyway. All right, y'all. I think we got everything knocked out here. Um, this is too disorganized to figure out if we do have anything else to say. So, oh well. Um, all right, y'all. Well, we'll start to wrap it up here. Now we're getting a little bit after 4, y'all. It's been an absolute pleasure. Always a pleasure. I look forward to Wednesdays, and it sounds like you do too. Yeah, if you got a question and you need a good, quick answer, go to the fan page. You'll get some great answers and almost immediately. Yeah, so if you got something on your table and you need an answer, go to the fan page. Secondly, I'll leave this open for a minute. Just in case you got a comment you wanted me to see and I didn't get a chance to see it. Um, drop that in. We'll keep this open for a couple of minutes. Um, Multiplicity. Yeah. Okay. Um, John, thank you. Denzel Gregory. Let's see. Recently found your channel. It's very informative and entertaining also. Keep it up. Denzel, thank you for that. Denzel, it means more than you know. And I say that a lot, but it really does. That I hope the videos they're informative, but not maybe a little fun. I just hope they're not tedious, you know, Ah, I hope not. I hope not, but y'all, thank you because it sounds like they're not, and yay. Thank you for that, y'all. All right, so we'll wrap it up. We'll be here next Wednesday, 3 o'clock East Coast time, US. Join us at whatever time it is, wherever you are. But know that I am honored that you're joining us for this time. It means more than you know, no matter where you are in the world. If you're in Australia and you're here, bless your heart. Bless your heart if you're on the live or South Africa or anywhere in this world. It means the world to me that you're spending time with us, y'all. I can't say goodbye because these are just blowing in. Yes, okay, Susan M. Ever thought of bringing in a guest? Yes, that was our thought from the beginning. Yeah, that was our thought, not just me and my hot air, but to get out, to travel around a little bit, bring some people in, and then this COVID thing hit, and it kind of kicked that in the butt, for a little bit. But that's the point of this. So yes, maybe here in the near future, you won't have to listen to just me, right? And these could be a little bit longer. So yes, that is in the works as well. So y'all, but thank you and your comments, y'all. If you want to see something or we need to change something or do something or we're missing something, put it in the comments. The boss sees these, and I do too. And that's the first step to making something happen. All right. Y'all, it's a pleasure. Love you guys more than you know. Blessings to everyone. God bless all. I hope you have a great evening. Second half of your week. Hope you have a great weekend. Yeah, that's coming up fast. And we live for those, don't we? All right. Y'all, we'll see you next week. I hope everybody's got something great on your work table. If you do, post it on the fan page. And y'all, if you spin through the fan page but haven't posted something, drop it up there. You're going to get a bunch of oohs and ahs real quick. Makes you feel good, but also you're part of a great family. So again, good luck with your projects. Love y'all. Thanks more than you know for every minute of this. It is an absolute blast. Can't wait for next Wednesday. All right, so we'll see you next Wednesday. Talking too fast. These don't connect. Yeah, there's no. So anyway, all right, y'all. We'll see you next Wednesday. Thanks so much for so much. Bye, y'all.